guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christy if you're new here. Today we are going to be reviewing the NYX Professional Can't Stop Won't Stop Foundation. If you're curious, I am in the shade Vanilla. And I'm just gonna shake it because it tells me to shake it well. I'll kind of just tell you about my skin while I do this. So basically, I don't really know like my skin type that well because if I probably drank water and ate healthy and all that jazz, like my skin would probably be okay. So we'll try like 3 pumps. And, oh, I brought my clip to clip my hair. I'm just gonna, cute. Usually what I like to do is I like to just dot it around. It doesn't really have a fragrance. The feeling of it feels like soft. I'm gonna do part brush, part sponge because you know people use different things. I'll go in with this side of my face and I'll do the sponge, and this side I'll do 2 different brushes that like some people pretty use. So let's see. Actually, I'm just gonna grab this little mirror. Excusez-moi. Hope it doesn't get annoying. Okay. And this is pretty dampened. You know. This is the Real Technique one. If y'all don't know. So usually if you use a beauty sponge that's like damp, usually it kind of shears foundation out. I can definitely tell that with this. Then again, my sponge might be a little too damp today, but that's okay. I do have a little bit of texture more on like my nose area. I have a little bit of redness in my cheeks, but it's not like crazy. Okay. So it's obviously blending out pretty nice with the sponge. Okay, it's drying pretty well. It's not too wet. Has like a little bit of luminosity. Then again, I'm also like directly in like sunlight. Let's go in with the brush side. So I'm just gonna be using this kind of like Artiste knockoff brush that I got from TJ Maxx, and I'll just kind of do like, the bottom. Let's see what's up. Put that brush down, and I'm just gonna take a Real Technique blender brush. It looks like so it kind of looks like the part that I put on my nose and part of my T-zone are, I don't know if I'd say they're drying, but they're definitely like clinging to something. So I think I'm just gonna go back in with my sponge and do like the brush side and just kind of layer it up. If it's saying full coverage, off the bat, I don't think it is. Again, I am using a damp sponge. It does shear it out. I'm gonna go in with like maybe 1 more pump. Okay, so kind of off camera, I went in and applied, again, the cream bronzer. I applied, where'd it go? The Wet n Wild cream blush in Floral Majority. And I applied my Wet n Wild Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter in Blossom Glow. And again, I'm not too happy. The contour, I've never really had a huge issue. Ooh, that's the zoomed in side. Never really had a huge issue with it. It just didn't want to blend. It looks just really not that cute. It looks really crappy on my forehead. It just looks cakey. I tried the knockoff Artiste brush blending it. I tried the Real Technique brush blending it. I tried the beauty sponge blending it. I applied the brush with the stipple brush. The blush didn't go on good. The highlighter turned out fine. Used a Morphe M510. That turned out fine. It's just it's hard to kind of tell, but like it just doesn't really look that good, and I never really have issues with these products, so it's kind of crappy. I was gonna do a wear test for this foundation since it says it's 24 hours, but I'm really not liking this foundation. It doesn't want to sit well on my face. It just doesn't look good, honey. It just looks like cakey in spots, and it just doesn't look good. So I think I'm just gonna kind of give my final thoughts on the foundation, and yeah, that's that. Again, if you have skin similar to mine, or if you don't, definitely try to check out other channels. I know a bunch of people are reviewing this, but for my sake, it didn't work. I know a lot of people, it's hit or miss. That's the end of my video. Thank you for watching. Please click like and subscribe if you'd like to. Hopefully, I will be able to get 1-2 videos up a week, maybe one every 2 weeks, depending on how things are going. But yeah, so stick forward to that. So bye.